Especially since we've got the Ember, and I think if we go on the other side of this mountain, we're also not too far from the seaside. No, not going that way. He saw me, did he? Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode on Scrap Mechanic with me, Spacefish. And welcome back to our tiny small little farm down here, and as you can see, I have been busy. I've gotten a few more red beets planted down here, and if we have a quick look into the inventory, you'll probably very quickly spot out here. We've got a good bunch of carrots now, we've got a good bunch of red beets, we've got a good bunch of tomatoes as well, so I have stocked up on all the last few things that we were still missing that I did still want to get before we get out on our big expedition. So it is finally today the time to get ourselves out there. Find some new places, find some new things to do, hopefully. Find some new POIs, and maybe even, I very much hope so, find ourselves a place to live, a place to build a base, and hopefully a big awesome farm that we can defend from endless waves of farm bots ever after. But for the time being, you guys may have already heard it, we have got a guest up here in room number 2, and he's not paid his bills, so we will have to compliment him out with the hammer. Kind of tilting his head at me, and bye. Okay, there we go. That was a quick one. I'm just gonna go. Oh, that was his head right there. I think. I'm just gonna go and refine that out here real quick, because honestly, why not? That goes a bit faster for us. Doesn't look like he dropped anything for us, unfortunately, but that is fine. I am just going to go real quick and get rid of the last few things that we do not need, such as, you know, the paint, the chemicals we'll have to drop off somewhere else. We'll probably get rid of, like, the seeds and stuff, and potatoes. I mean, do we need potatoes? Probably not. I guess we don't, you know, we've got these component kits right here. We've got a bunch of things to drop off, basically. So we will do just that real quick. Now, I do think these are potatoes back there, aren't they? And that was not what I wanted to pick up. That wasn't what I wanted to pick up. This was great. Now we've got even more stuff in our inventory, accidentally. That was a bit of a whoopsie, but, you know, we'll just get things sorted out here and, you know, plunk them down somewhat nicely. And these things remind me that I actually need one of those clothes spots eventually as well, so we will need to remember to get one of those. Like, those do actually cost component kits though, so we will need to go for some more POIs on the way. We've got so many of these circuits, so it's absolutely mad. Just look at this pile. I have got no clue what I will ever do with all of these, you know. Would be great if you could just convert them into component kits, but that's probably never going to happen. You know, even if it would be at a big price difference, you know, like even if it would cost me a lot of money, well, not money, but a lot of electronic circuits, I'd probably go for it at this point. But the likelihood is probably rather low on that one, unfortunately. That said, I've also got a lot of this dirt that, you know, we don't need it all right now. I feel, you know, once we actually get a proper base and we make like a big farm or something that we then automate and everything, which I really very much want to do. By the way, just, you know, to already kind of let you guys know about that. But whenever that happens, we can probably use all that remaining soil right there. So I'm guessing that's not too much of a concern right there. That said, you know, probably has become kind of hard to actually get out of this bed. And also, I just remembered, that's actually, I mean, this is also a bit of an issue right here. Let's kind of rectify that real quick. But that's actually a bit of an issue that I just now remembered. Do you guys remember how we actually went ahead and replaced, well, not replaced, but that actually took the bed off the car? I don't think I ever slept in it again. I'm pretty sure I've got no spawn points set right now. Probably want to change that. There we go. That should hopefully work out. I've got no clue if this thing has 3 users again now that I picked it up and placed it back down. I would guess it only has 1 remaining, as should be the rule. But I'm also not 100% sure about that. So let's see what we are going to get there in the future. For the time being, this seems to be our loot crate right here. I think I placed all, yeah, so all my little provisions are placed in here. So I will keep a bit of food to myself, and I'll get the rest out to here pretty much. That is the plan. And yeah, I mean, the only thing that I'm kind of feeling we may kind of find to be useful would be a stack. Let's just... Was that guy? I think it was, right? I hope I won't need to be worried about my stuff while I'm gone. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a pile of scrap stone just to be able to build myself up random POIs that are a bit weird and, you know, just, you know, give me a bit of flexibility right there. Also, one last thing that I actually just saw before starting to record this episode. Somehow, I did manage to get rid of one of my blocks again. I've got no clue how I keep doing this, but obviously something that does need to be fixed, and that is somewhat annoying. But that is fixed. Let's place the tier 2 metal back in here. Let's, you know, close the door the smashy style, just like that. And back we go into our trusty little exploration vehicle, and on we finally go to new adventures. Really looking forward to this. I'm thinking we'll probably just go and smash this guy in the face. Oh, that's always a great one. I'm sorry, I can't stop myself from doing that. It's I haven't noticed any damage in the vehicle yet from this kind of stuff, so I guess that's a good start. But that's always such a fun thing to do. I just have to. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I feel we're probably just going to straight out ignore a few of those first POIs that we already know, just because, well, we've already got a clue what they have in stock for us. And we're just going to go this way at first, because I feel we haven't really explored much of anything in this direction. We obviously know where the cotton is at. If we go to the left, and then I think this huge, whatever it is back there as well. But I've never gone straight. So I feel that's probably one of the first things that we will do here, just to kind of see what kind of things the world has in stock for us back there, you know. And hopefully find some new stuff. Hopefully find a place to live. I mean, we've got these huge cornfields out here, but like, they don't seem to be holding any food for us or anything, so not too sure about those. We've got another one of these villages, but I'm not too interested in these. These usually have got next to nothing in them that we can actually loot, so we're just going to pass on that one. We've got the sea over there, which I think is kind of cool. And we've got something else big out there to the right, but I think we need to go a different way for that. Oh boy! What is that? Oh, I don't like that. We're going to move on. Whatever that was, it looked pretty beefy, big, and nasty. So, that was certainly one of the beefier bots in this game, I'm pretty sure. Probably don't want to find that guy right now. I'm not sure how fast that dude is, but I would hope that I'm a bit faster in this thing by now. So, fingers crossed right there. I'm really kind of fancying where this is going, though. We're getting higher and higher up. Could be a great spot for a base up here somewhere. Now, down there is another big bunch of POIs, but what is up here? That's probably the better question, isn't it? I feel I need some kind of vehicle that I can fly with or something as well. But I like this. I mean, this gives me sort of a nice view. Go away from my vehicle! Let's open the canopy here for a second. I'm going to need to bash this dude in a sec here. Hello. Thank you. Bye. Going to take that circuit board. Going to move on real quick. But yeah, I like this. I mean, I feel I'm getting a nice view of the world out here. So that's kind of great, you know, getting a bit of an overview where we could maybe settle down. I'm kind of very much in favor of some higher up places, just like this one, to be honest. I want to be somewhat close to the water, because of course we do need the water to be able to farm some oil. We could also go to the seaside somewhere in the very end, you know, that's always a possibility. What do we have out there? Kind of wondering what that light is. Can't really quite see in the darkness, but I don't want to leave my vehicle all the way behind just walking through the woods like that, because I'm pretty sure I'll never ever find it again, especially with it lately liking to slide off the hills all the time. You know, we probably don't want to do that at the moment. So we're going to move on for the time being. But very interesting spot out there. Now, this seems to be another one of these small villages that has absolutely next to no loot. So I am once more going to pass on that. And as I said, we're going to explore a bit more here. And loot a bit less, probably. Because I do mainly want to focus on actually finding, like, a good place to live. Because I feel that's very much, it's very much become the time to kind of change our location. This out here, I don't think is a possibility, unfortunately, because there's cornfields in the way. That probably kind of limits the visibility and incoming waves of bots and stuff. But yeah, I feel it's got to be either somewhere up on a mountain, or it's got to be somewhere on the seaside. Oh, he's found me. Ah. Hello. Bye. Little toad bot. Yay, another circuit board. Maybe I've just got so many circuit boards because I keep killing poor innocent toads. Who knows? That said, this is of course not a place to live, but it is, I feel, very much a place for us to explore, so we're going to do just that. See if we can find some nice stuff out here. Hopefully, I've already heard a first hey bot, so you know that's never the most chill kind of stuff, but I do see a chest out in there. So we're going to go for that first. Boosh. And we're only going to get carrot seeds from that. Wow. What a worthwhile chest. Okay, moving on. Let's go up here. Find some of those toads. Not toads, hey bots rather. Pretty sure they're going to pop up in my face any second here. Can hear them becoming louder and louder right now. And there they are. Hello, buddy. Oh god, they're pretty fast down the stairs, so that's always a bit of an issue. Got one though. Oh, there's the next one. Stop being this fast. Frickin'. Stop. Thank you. Why does... Oh, there's another one coming. Why do they all drop flippin' circuit balls? I need component kits, please. I've already got the flippin' totes that give me all the circuit boards. I don't need circuit boards. Like, I'm gonna sort of kind of ignore some of the scrap metal here. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I've got to get it. I feel it's a bit of a waste not going for that. But, like, yeah, you know, I'm probably not going to search for every single piece or bit. And another one. The whole flippin' POI is already after me. He just fell. I mean, that works for me. Makes the whole thing a bit quicker. But yeah, so, I don't know. I'm not going to waste anything that pops right into my eye, but I'm also probably not going to be... There's even more out there. Do you already hear it? It's absolutely mad. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be all over the place searching for every single piece and bit, because I feel we don't quite need anymore, especially for like scrap metal. You know, more worthwhile parts like component kits. Most certainly we should stay around and look out for every single one of them. But you know, these more common things by now, like scrap metal, I feel we're overall pretty good on. That said, does look like we've got a bunch of chests up here, which is a great start to the looting run. Not too many component kits yet, unfortunately, which is, as always, kind of the main thing that I'm going for here. Like, I don't know, I don't really have much of anything else in mind that I would want very badly or anything. You know, we can always mine more metal. I would like a more advanced mining machine eventually. Hello. Just gonna kind of go in circles here for him. Anybody else coming? Does not sound like it. But yeah, so I don't know, like of course we can always get some more advanced machinery and stuff going, but we've got a lot of these electronic circuits by now. Then I can always mine between episodes for any metal that I do end up needing. So like we don't really badly need any scrap metal or anything. The only thing we always badly need are those component kits, because for one, they give us the improvements to our gear, like, I don't know, like the better suspension on the exploration vehicle, or like some upgrades for some engines, like, you know, construction parts for some of the things that we need. Or, like, the clothes spot as well, of course, that we still do not have to this day. Did already loot that. Totally forgot about that. But yeah, so, I mean, component kit's always super useful. All the other stuff, I feel, we're so covered with all these things that I don't really feel a very high necessity of actually finding more of that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not quite sure if there's another one of these bots out here, because I felt I had heard one, but then again, I don't hear one anymore, so who knows, I guess. I kind of feel rather safe at the moment, which is probably going to change whenever one pops up in my face, but at the moment, it's kind of fine. Now, the one thing that I actually don't want to have pop up in my face, though, was this big red bot thingy that I saw out here a minute or two ago. That actually looked very, very flippin' scary. I probably don't want to encounter that guy just yet, so let's try and avoid him. But other than that, what do we have? So we've got this huge thing out here, which I've got no clue what it is. We're of course going to ignore that for the time being. Do have a sort of somewhat nice spot out there, so I think that may be ending up on the consideration list for spots to live in, especially since we've got this big POI in the near vicinity, as well as this one. And, you know, a few smaller ones as well. I suppose that's a suitable option? I kind of still feel like living on some hill or mountain or whatever, so I got some kind of advantages in sieging, if that makes sense, you know. Just see the bots running at me a bit earlier and stuff, and I can shoot them from further away and all these good... There is one right here. Where is he at? All these good things. I've got no clue where he's at. Oh, he's down here, is he? Of course he is. Hello! I heard him all this time and he was just hiding down here in the bushes. I hope you haven't brought your big red buddy. Very much appreciate if you haven't. But that said, first POI done. And there is a bit more light out now, so maybe we can just move on and see what else we can find for the time being, though. I'm going to have to sort my inventory here for a sec. So all this stuff is going to go in there. The gasoline can go right into... the tank, and the food is just going to stay with me for the time being. Okay, cool. So, gas. Wow, I was going to say refill the gas, but we're actually filling up the engine more and more. It's absolutely mad how efficient this has become. I do very much love it, because that means we can pretty much go on expeditions with, like, no time limits to them. Oh no! I'm sorry, Wok! Ah! I roadkilled a Wok. That is literally going to be the title of this episode. The guilt is going to follow me wherever I go. I'm so sorry, buddy. Ah. I only just saw him last second there, just speeding right into him. Oh, I feel so bad for that one. But yeah, so, like, this one here could be a suitable option for a place to live, you know. Doesn't seem all too busy with bots. It's right at the seaside. Somewhat flat terrain where we could get some few farms going, I guess. It's not really perfect. It's not really bad either. So, I mean, it's something to work with. I'm not sure we're going to pick it. But it's a start. Hello, buddy. I'm not going to run into you either. Doesn't seem there's a way up there. We've got to walk down here. Oh, no. Got some corn out here that we're just going to run over somehow or not. Nope, we are. Okay, good. Gotta watch out with that. Gotta watch out with him too. They're just hiding in the fields right here. Cute little wogs they are. Okay. Moving on though. Let's see what else we can find. There's a chest up there, is there? Is there? What is that? Yeah, it's a chest. Oh, whatever. I'm kind of just more interested in what the actual world has in stock for us here. So this seems like another rather big POI that I probably don't want to mess with just yet. The thing is, it seems to also be right on the way to some other POIs, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think I am mistaken. Seems that this is a dead end here. Okay, let's just turn around for the time being. Because I want to explore this mountain that we were on just before it became night out here a few minutes ago. Maybe we can just see how good or bad that spot on the mountain was, you know, go a few different routes from there, because this whole POI train seems to have come to an end right there. So we've got one spot so far. Got that one spot on the seaside that, you know, I would consider. I would hope that we find better ones still. Like, I'm very much still looking for a mountain. But it is definitely something to consider, because I don't want to spoil it all right now, right? But I do certainly have some ideas for what you could maybe potentially do if we were to build something on the mountain. Like, I would probably have a rather big lot of ideas. And I mean, I suppose this here could work. I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't look half bad. We've definitely got some flat surfaces. We've also got some desert out here, which is interesting. I haven't really seen that much at all yet. We've got a burnt area down there, which, you know, that's a big advantage, because we obviously are going to need some ember for the metal that we're going to work with. We've got a little pond here, you know. Could have like a house in the desert and then like a farm close by or something. Like, there's a few things I could imagine out here. We've got some grounds down below as well that we could very much work with. You know, I feel this could be potential spot number 2, especially since we've got the ember. And I think if we go on the other side of this mountain, we're also not too far from the seaside. No, not going that way. He saw me, did he? No, he didn't. Okay, that was a close one. Nearly almost sped into that guy because I'm this fast. I already don't like the sight anymore. Yeah. That was a very uncomfortable one. We've also apparently got one of those red autumn biomes where we can get ourselves some cotton, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got a POI out here. A few walks and everything, you know. No street whatsoever anywhere close. We've got the seaside out here. Oh no, we got a haybot behind us. We probably don't want to be going too slow here, because I don't want to get the vehicle ripped to pieces. But then this kind of continues out here, right? We've got the seaside right here. The haybot seems to be gone, which is nice. Okay, I mean, I do somewhat like this. I'm not too sure how good it is in terms of, like, accessibility. But, I mean, we do have the street on the other side. That said, like, what am I going to do about that big red boy? Probably not get him out of the way with my current equipment. I'm rather sure of that. He'll probably just rip me to pieces, so that's one to dislike, I suppose. Other than that, it's really not half bad out here. What's this thing now? A green thing with... Oh, I probably don't want to step into that purple stuff, do I? Looks like chemicals. Like, given the actual color of chemicals in this game, I suppose. Let's just drift into that. Wait, what's that? Anything around here? No. Let's just go on a quick exploration run. What's this? It's just a random weird plant. Okay. What else do we have out here? Anything... I don't know. I don't see anything lootable or anything, so... Okay. Alright. Interesting. Interesting building in the middle of nowhere. Like, seems to be a POI, but also doesn't really seem like there's anything lootable out here, so... If you all have an idea what I can do with this, let me know down below. Because I've got absolutely none. Now, moving on, we've got a haybot out here. Interesting. We've got a random structure out there that kind of... I haven't seen like that before. He's running at me. Let me get out. Hello. He hit me. No. Okay. There we go. Haybot dead. Anyone else? No. Okay. Moving on. Now, Ah, no, I think I already know one like these. There's not much in them, and they're not... Okay. Seems like there's another one of these chemical places out here. Very interesting indeed. We've got some more POIs over here. Well, I don't quite know, to be honest. Like, I was hoping for some other stuff, you know. I was hoping for some new sorts of POIs. Maybe we can get different sort of stuff as well. Hasn't turned out to be quite the case just yet, so that's not great. I'm also going very far off course. I'm kind of getting worried at this point that I'll not find my way back, so I'll probably go and turn around at this point. Just go head a different direction, because we're very far away from any sort of street or anything alike. So just even having a clue of where the way back is probably a hard thing. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go around this whole lake, because I'm pretty sure we were coming from somewhat up there. So that's kind of the way we're going to be heading back to. And we're probably going to kind of focus more on streets again and less on running this thing off grid, because as much as it is capable of doing that, I feel it's just sort of hard to keep an idea of generally where we came from. Like now I obviously... Ooh, there was a haybot right there. But now I obviously kind of have an idea, because we were coming from right out here, where the burning area was, and we're sort of somewhat stuck. I knew you were going to come at me. That's why I didn't keep going straight. Let's kind of move around here for a sec. This thing is rather steep. I don't like that. It's a bit of an issue. As much as this vehicle has advanced, it does slide at these huge inclines. A bit, at least, so gotta watch out with that. And then we've got trees everywhere, which doesn't help. Did we not have a street on the other side of this? Maybe we can just move to the other side of this forest out here instead. If we can find a way through the trees, which is, you know, sort of kind of on the harder side here. Ooh, God. I cannot see a thing. Trees everywhere. I'm pretty sure I'm hearing a bot behind me. Oh, maybe not. Okay. But, like, can we just find a way out of this? Jesus. Holy moly. I hope you all still have a clue of where I'm going, because I don't. I'm just... Oh, hello. Bye. I just ran a haybot over. Okay. That works. Oh, hello. Goodbye. More and more bots and more trees. I can't see a thing here. God, this is messy. Okay, so these are the cornfields again. I'm pretty sure I know where I am at. Like, just across this ridge there should be a street, right? Yes, okay, perfect. Awesome, okay, so that's been a bit longer of an exploration down there. I'm not too sure of this mountain bits here. Like, for like actual spot favorites, I think my number 1 is this mountain. My number 2 so far is this spot back there at the seaside. But given that there is a big red boy chilling somewhere out here in the woods, and I've got no clue what he does, I've got no clue if I can kill him at my current status, or if I need like some actual different weapons and stuff, like I feel that's kind of a bigger boss or something. So I'm kind of thinking he's probably a bit too beefy to me, for me, rather, at this point. But I don't quite know. So, like, let me know down below in the comments. I would very much appreciate an indication there if I can actually make it and kill him, or if I'm way too weak for this guy. I feel it's the latter at this point, which would make that spot undoable for me, and would mean that we need a different one. Now, I'm not quite sure. Like, this overall terrain seemed rather hard in terms of like amounts of bots, and there were like 2 or 3 of these big red boys around, so maybe it is worthwhile checking out things in different directions as well. And I mean, saying maybe, I'm pretty sure it is worthwhile checking out things in different directions as well. So we're probably gonna, well, I mean, we're most definitely gonna continue with the exploration episodes out here. As I already told you all, this is gonna be a bit of a longer instance where we actually go exploring for probably like 2 or 3 episodes at the very least, just to kind of see what other stuff is around. I feel there must be different kinds of POIs out there for us as well, different things for us to explore, hopefully, and you know, hopefully at some point finally some place for us to live. Maybe somewhere over there would be cool, you know. Just gotta go around a bit more. Gotta try and find a few different things to work with, and we're definitely going to continue doing that, but we are going to continue with that in the next episode. So I do hope that you all enjoyed this one so far. I know it's a bit more explorative this time around, and a little bit less, you know, survival, crafty, buildy kind of type of an episode, but you know, gotta finally find ourselves a place to build a nice base, and I hope we're gonna find that spot on a nice mountain out and about somewhere. But yeah, so this is gonna end up right here. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. That does always very much help out the channel. And if you're new around here and did not hit that subscribe button just yet, definitely make sure to do so, as well as hitting the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. That said, as always, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you'll have a good day, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.